Alright, here is the video review for Cyberverse HAMMERBYTE, and I was just kind of chilling in Walmart the other day, looking around, and just happened, I wasn't really even on the hunt for Transformers, because there's not a whole lot I'm looking for at the moment. Maybe a sound barrier, I think is who I need, a little ramp guy from Earthrise, but I think he's the only one I currently need. And lo and behold, but it happened to pop back, and I saw this guy announced at Toy Fair, and he looks cool, and he is a shark. He's an Autobot shark. They both factions have, between Skybite and him, both factions have a shark on their team. He's a hammerhead. He does have a little jaw here that opens and closes, and that's about it for his posability here in shark mode. He's one of the, I think they called Warrior class. He does have he's one of the ones that has the gimmick. He's not like the posable ones like the Prime and Shockwave and Megatron and Bumblebee, and then plus the RC and Dinobot that are coming. He's not one of the Build-A-Figure type figures, but aside from that, his gimmick really isn't super obtrusive into his robot mode, which is cool. But he's got a little chompy head. He's got a little hammerhead face. Something's breaking in there. And an Autobot logo on the side. He's kind of whirly colors. Blur or whirl. Got that light blue and dark blue color scheme. Bright blue eyes. But there he is. And to transform him, we'll come over here. We'll pop over these side panels here. And bring his arms down and out to the side here. And then split the legs apart. Fold the fin into this leg like that. These panels just kind of, you can see, form the outside of his robot legs. And then up here, this piece, the legs fold down on the waist. This whole assembly folds up and snaps in there, so his head's kind of sitting on his dorsal fin. Oh, no, don't do that yet. And you bring his arms down, rotate him at the elbow and the ball joint, and then rotate the fin around so it faces the other direction, which is nice. And here in robot mode, his head is fixed. He's got ball joint shoulders, he's got ball joint elbows, he's got ball joint hips, and then hinged knees. But his cool gimmick, even though he has a different jaw up here on his shark head, is if you push down on this shoulder, his shark head flings forward, and his chest piece flips up to be a spring-loaded jaw, and then his shark head flips forward with his extra jaw. He can have a double jaw there if you wanted to. But and he becomes a giant, so he's got like a were shark kind of attack. Chompa, 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 which I think is cool. And then you just push this back to reset it. And you can actually bring this down, like this arm is on a ball joint, so you can have his arms in a normal pose, like he's still fully posable. It's just, you got to be careful because pulling this down will trigger the gimmick. But other than that, like it doesn't really interfere, like aside from him having a little bit of a backpack, it doesn't interfere with like the playability of the toy like some of them did. It doesn't like replace his whole arm with a spring gimmick or anything, and it's really nice. But yeah, like I said, it's very basic. It's not a long review. He's super fun. And he's a shark. What else do I have to say? Chomp. He goes, chomp. Sorry. It's just a fun gimmick and a fun toy. Okay, now enough. A fun gimmick, a fun toy. There is Cyberverse HAMMERBYTE.